practice about oral shoulder.
Oh, great.
Well, everybody has their own personal style, but usually just little.
Yeah, when I was little, I used to go like that.
How old are you now?
Now she's big.
Right. Since when did you be playing?
Since I was 3 years
Oh, wow, we started very early. Yes, why don't you practice your bow? You want to?
No, she can bow with your own. Let's just pretend you finish again. Just sit down for a second. And now you know, like that. Maybe without the hands in the hands.
Yes, like that.
We can work on that. We can work on that a little bit.
You can be slower too. Like,
One has me to count 1, 2, 3, and then I count like 1, 2, and go back. Try it. 1. No packets, not even packets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already a little better.
That's better. Also, you can put your hand on the piano as well.
Yes, that's beautiful.
That looks very good. You place your hand here. Like that. Yeah.
Now 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That was super cool. What about the face down or facing us? I've seen it both ways. Okay, try just to see. Let's get it both from the audience. Do the same thing but looking forward. Try it. So 1, 2, 3, but don't look to the floor, look forward. Like you're always looking at us. 1, 2, 3. Wow! What do you guys think? That's the one, right? That's the one. Everybody voted that. You know something really interesting? In Cuba, we have a really amazing ballet tradition, like classical ballet. And I couldn't believe how long they practice the bow. They practice almost as much as the actual piece. I was like, huh? Because we went to school with dancers. It's like Juilliard, not the same level, but the same principle. You have in the same school you have music, dance, and what else? And art and artists like painting and stuff like that. So we just in recess we would see them. We would see them practice and all of that, and I couldn't believe how long. Like they're done. Just get out. No, this is where the work starts. You know how they all go, and this, and then the rest, and then the soloist is last. That took forever. Forever. It's like, just get out already. No, and people clap, and that's the whole thing, Even how they get out is not normal. They sometimes back up or whatever they do on stage is game on. Yeah, that was fun. No, I wasn't nice. And I dated one. I confess. I dated one, yes. And the musicians would look down and be like, traitor, dating a dancer. Anyways, the point is that for a better approach to the piano, I think we
I don't know how to adjust this thing, so I just sort of just.
Okay, let me try. I think this is not gonna work. So
it's for
for
the
the
okay, don't worry about it.
yeah, I think they're picking it up, right?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So I know you're still growing up, and you will be adjusting different heights. I think that's the top. Try. Sit down. And put your hands on the keyboard. You see, that's a little better, but still, yeah, a little higher. Like a little pillow, so she can raise. Because usually your arm should be like straight. Your elbows should not be down. Like remember this famous pianist from Canada, Glenn Gould? Well, that's his personal style. We know that that's not very convenient for many reasons. And yeah, you have to always keep in mind that your height has to be the right. So, like for instance, for me, I usually prefer a little high, like this is perfect for me. So it's not too low there. Because it can be not only conventional, but a little dangerous for your arms. You can harm yourself, depending how long you play it, or how strong you have to play it. And yeah, sit down to show. Let's try it again. Put your hands. That's a little better. Uh-huh. And also, same thing happens with pedaling. When you put your feet in the pedal.
This one is really high.
Yes, and yeah. Yeah, you should actually try to do it like you just did now, all the time. Because I saw you doing with the whole thing.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's so high.
So you have to control it with your almost the tip of the feet.
So hard.
I know, it's hard. But you have to feel the pedal, you have to think of the pedal as another key of the keyboard there. You know? Because it has many ranges, graduations. So if you put the whole thing in it, is it feet or foot? Foot, one foot. If you put your whole foot there, it can be very strong down, and then not only makes a big noise, but also it opens the whole resonance. So the dampers all come up too high, so everything is resonating, and the harmony and some of the phrasing can be not as clear as we want.
Why don't you show her? Because I'm a violinist and I'm having a hard time translating. So show her what graduation looks like for the sound.
Well, it really depends on the piano. You have to be very well calibrated. It's true that it's a little high, this pedal actually. So, you see, with deep, look, you're gonna watch. Only here, it's already working. You see?
And what happens if you put the whole mouse later down?
It's even more. Right. It takes longer and all the things resonate. So if you look carefully in the inside, look, the dampers this way. You see the little things that are on top of the strings? You see?
Press it and rises up.
And look how big. So here it's already working, but not too much. So not all the strings are a little there, right? You see? All these details are important. So if you use the whole thing, you don't have enough control. You can use that, okay? Just keep it in mind. And then talking about the music itself, I think it's beautiful. You know, of course, the composer, right? Claude Debussy.
I made a whole slide about
You made a what?
it. A slide, like a slideshow.
Oh, okay. So you're familiar with his revolutionary styles and harmonies and use the pedalings. And you know this piece is about? You know the name, right?
Yes.
You know what the name means?
No, I don't know.
Clair de Lune means,
It means bend.
yeah. Luna, yeah. Claro de Luna in Spanish.
Yeah.
So it's the light of the moon reflected in the water. So now when you see a lake or you are in a pond or somewhere, you see all this reflects in the water with the light of the moon. Am I right?
No, the arabesque, I think.
Oh, this is arabesque. I'm sorry. I totally got confused with the name. Eh?
Claire means what I'm working on. It's not supposed to-
Oh, I got confused with it. Is there somebody doing that? Oh, that was yesterday. Harvest. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, arabesque is also a very tricky name.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a kind of an ornament, right? with a lot of chords and a lot of
But it's from the Arabesque come from the root Arab, like Arab. It's like a Arabic ornament, basically, with all of this. Yeah, that makes a little more sense than Clark the Loon for the music. I was thinking I got really. You gotta play now, Clark the Loon. Can you play a little bit of Clark the Loon?
Yeah.
Please play it. No, I want to hear it. I want to just put the music with the title.
It's a fine song.
Yeah.
I know.
But we don't remember that, and it's not good. Anyways, coming back to the music that we're working on. Why don't you sit and play again and we can work on details? Irma, you want to say something?
No, you're handling the situation pretty badly. I'm kidding.
That's why
I always play with it. I always play with him. I love this. No, you're doing amazing. I would have said already, play. And you're my type. Are you going to Cuba this year too? Oh man, you will have so much fun there. Sorry.
You see, you started to do the feet thing again, the pedal. So remember to put the back of your foot in the floor, yeah, and just use the tip. Okay, one more time. Very good, much better. You see, maybe you're a little bit uncomfortable now, but that's the way you should do it. Okay? Okay, one more thing. But then when the melody comes, you should bring that up a little bit more because we are listening a lot of the arabesque and not the big, the violin part, right? Which is. So we need to bring a little more weight on your pinky. That's it. Very beautiful. Okay, very good. So this, that's exactly what the title means. You know, arabesque. You have to do this like really, like you are drawing something with a lot of chords, right? Imagine that. And I think I recommend you that you start a little bit more weight and then you lose a little weight so the sound goes away and not the other way around. Very good. A little bit more sound here. In general, you should play a little bit more of the right hand because generally the piano has very strong bass register, so it's louder in the lower register, and we want to bring more of the melody. Because now we're listening a lot to the accompaniment, which is great. Usually it's the other way around. People do those too soft, and I usually ask for more of that. But in this case, we need more of the right hand. You like that idea? Okay, let's try it. Yes. More. Yes. Okay, that's it. Very good, much better. Now, you're doing it much better. Well done, good job. Also, I wanted to mention in this section, this note, when you change the pedal, it goes away. So we need to keep the pedal longer so that the note lasts longer too. We try that. Let's do it. That's it. Yes. Your left. Here. Okay. In this moment, we need to, just repeat it a few times. So we need to start a little less so we can build a little crescendo. So you have to control really carefully your G. Where is it? G sharp. If you go like that in the first one, then you lose it. Yes. Okay, one more time from where are you want to start? Okay, good. Nice. Much better. So here, this is a special moment. It's a different color after all this section, which is kind of the exposition of the theme. Then this is like a new moment, right? So for me, it feels a little bit more mysterious and foggy, right? So maybe we can try to play a little softer, and we try to keep this long note sounding all the way through. So in order to keep listening to that long note, all these treatments below it should be in another level, another layer. So we have to control very carefully. Maybe a little before. That's a little before. That's what we want to do. But maybe we can play it from somewhere. Or here, want to bring up also, you have to press really hard the pinky one. And then the rest less. So we have all the layers. Because now I know you want to show you have wonderful fingers. But the music is asking for the melody on top. And the rest is just arabesque. Right? Okay, so let's try that. Same place. Here, right? Not too much yet. Not too much yet. Still playing. That's it. Yes. One more time. Better. Right here. Next, left not too much left hand. So we can do more the scales. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Still the left hand is good. Beautiful. Okay, obviously this is another section, right? So here we want, yes, I love your intentions of doing different colors here, but still we need to be able to define more the main melody. So even though it's another color and it's really pianissimo, as you're doing beautifully, we need to still bring more your upper melodies. So in other words, we need less of the rest that is not the melody. We play here. Yes. So here, that was very good the very beginning, but then when you change the chords in your left hand, that was a little too much. Can you hear the difference? Yes. And then, that's all part of the melody too. So when you do this chord, see the balancing? All the notes are less. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. How did you say it? I like it. Yes. That was a little too much. Yes. Much better. Yes. One thing, just one. With the pedal right there, you see you have to change very carefully because otherwise it gets a little, we say dirty. So we want to clarify that this is suspension and then there, as you said, resolution. So we don't want to keep the resonance of the A there, right? You know where I am? Okay.
Although she lost a little bit the pedal, now she's doing the knees.
Okay.
She's doing something else.
I have a policeman there. It should be there, the pedal. So here, one pedal, another pedal. See? Yes, that's what I meant. One more time. Better. Yes. Yes, sir. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, same thing here with the penalty in that very hard passage, by the way. The key, whatever it is. That thing, but then the pedaling should be long enough that the left hand doesn't stop sounding. So all these harmonic changes should last until the next one. So now we're listening to. Sorry, yeah, in the middle. Now was a little bit too much. So you have to follow your listening. Your ear is your policeman with the pedaling. So if it's too loud, you will hear the whole resonance. We don't want that. We need the resonance for each harmony. So every time that changes, you gotta change it to the pedal. One more time. Where's that? It should be the whole thing. Let's see, let's do it again. Now this is the change here. Pedal, pedal, pedal. After you press change the pedal. Now you're doing silence, silence, silence. We don't want that. We want to link it. Then pedal, and you can raise your hand and then when you press, take it out, put it back. You see it? Yes. You know what? I always want a little bit more of that chord. The one you just did now. I'm totally lost here in the score. Where are you? Here, that one, yes. Yes, more of this. Less of this. Yes. One more time. Same place. Pedal, pedal.
handcuffs.
Right.
Oh, okay.
She's only 10.
Huh?
She's 10.
I know, it's impressive. Very good, very good. Sure.
And our next performer will be Jacqueline Rotenbeck, and she'll be playing Bach's Chaconne, D minor Chaconne for the second solo violin suite. But we'll wait till.
Yes, I think the master chef has come in this occasion.
If you want to go on stage, you get comfortable.
Where is it? Where did it go? Oh.
Y'all was home.
Hi. So you're playing some Bach?
Yeah, I think I should. I was wondering how much you want to play.
Oh. This plays the whole thing. You've been working on that?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in for a treat, guys. This is like the most funny. Can I tell them a little bit about this?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bach wrote basically 6 masterpieces for violin solo, 3 partitas and 3 sonatas. But if you take, he was a very mathematical guy, very spiritual, but also very mathematical. So if you take all the 6 works and you put them flat, the chaconne is in the middle, and the whole thing would make like the shape of a church. It's crazy. So this is like not only the climax of the actual partita she's playing, which is the D minor one, but it's but it's the climax of the 6 works. So when she finally achieved that climax, that's like the tip of like a pointy church like that. And Bach was primarily an organist. We have an organ back there. And so when he does music, he's thinking more like chords. And he was the first jazz player ever that we know. He improvised. Like now we are so stuck to the page what he wrote, but it's pretty much like Aldo. He writes stuff, but he improvises. It's meant for people to bring it alive. And actually, how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16, okay. I think I was younger than you when I had this very childish idea that I could be playing the chaconne and start levitating. So yeah. But then what's cool is that a very famous violinist I admire said the same. I'm like, oh man, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
He said the same thing, but that guy is Menuhin. He revolutionized the whole. Let me show you something. So Menuhin heard himself playing the violin and invented this thing that we all have now. But before he invented that, he went to India and he learned how to do yoga. And he's the first person to start talking about playing in a way that doesn't damage your body. Like now we have a fancy word for ergonomic playing. Anyways, this whole background is for you to maybe have a better appreciation of this masterpiece. When she said you want to listen to a little bit, yes, probably for the sake of Masterclass or for the sake of what this is, let's just enjoy it. It's a good 45 minutes, so put your alarms and just go to bed. I'm kidding, it's not 45 minutes.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Enjoy. I hope you hear my introduction. Phenomenal. Great. You have a very good teacher. You're very talented. Yes. What happened to you with the open E happened to Hyphens too. If you watch his video, there is an open E that means sound. Did you watch his video? You should. You should. He's the kind of guy that you should watch playing this. It's amazing. And I was lucky enough to work with Hyphen's assistant, and she was sitting in the studio, and the only job she had was to stop him if something went wrong. Because back then, you didn't edit, you just played. And he was really mad at her for not stopping him when the Indian sound. It was like, when she told me, I'm like, are we killed? I mean, of course you don't stop Hyphens. It's just, he sounds amazing, and it's one of the most amazing videos ever. But yeah, he's eating sound. So next time your E doesn't sound, ignore that. Don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. I can show you a little trick though. It's not 100%, but when the E doesn't sound, is it whole button?
Yeah.
It sounds beautiful. When the E doesn't sound, usually it's because the bow is a hair crossed like this. You know that? Yeah, yeah. But it doesn't work all the time. It sounds beautiful, your instrument. Of course, it's not the instrument that sounds, it's you. But let me take a peek here. Oh. 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 Uh-huh. Not a problem. Then I can show off freely about mine. They're about the same, it's the same country and very similar age too. Her instrument is 16, does it say 90 something?
No, it's just a copy of the violin that was made in that time.
Oh, then I won't show off about mine. But I think your violin sounds very good. You make it sound very good. Anyways, I do have a fiddle that is the same age as Bach, 1675. It's no copy of nobody. It's the real thing. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if you realize how hard this piece is. I hope you understand, but if you don't, I don't blame you, because you made it sound easy, but it's amazing. You're great. You play piano too, right? No?
He used to.
Of course you do.
We all.
You sound like somebody that plays the piano too. Anyways, let's talk about, we don't have that much time. This can go forever. Let's talk about something that I don't think comes natural to people that are really serious about playing, which is to bring in the improvisatory element. So let's do the end. Let's do the end. Start here. There. Where is that, by the way? Thank you. Okay, this is what I would like to hear. I would like to hear, like your sister is playing here. And now you improvise. Like two different things. Don't play like one person and that like is written. Try it again. Okay, let's do it in the three. You play the chord and I play the improvisation. Exactly. So you see, when I do it, you don't play on top of me. You kind of let me talk, and then it's a very subtle timing, and yet the choir says, T, T. Oh yes, praise the Lord. Yes, yes. You don't just jump on it. If it's the same person, we just keep going like run-on sentence. But if it's the different person, you think what you did now. So imitate that, now play yourself. That's much better. Now let's get a little bit deeper. Now let's make it so wherever the solo says, the choir agrees or commiserates with that. For instance, if you go, I say, you go, now you go, oh yes. It's not like automatic. No, I reflect what you just told me. You go, okay, I see. You go, it's okay. Okay. Then you go. It's a little bit hard to teach that kind of thing, but you have to just go more into the rhetoric of like people using music to speak. It's the music is just a medium to speak something you're saying, and every time you react to what you just said, the emotional content of what you said. And when you do it right, you play still in time, but it becomes more communicative. And that's an art that is very hard to teach. But I feel you're talented enough to maybe grasp into that. Just try doing that. So it's making more about what you're saying than about what's written. I mean, don't change anything. Of course, that's written. But make it more about communication than about. Oh, yeah. Is that please? This is the part that separates 16-year-old from 1675. This is not about getting grades or it's not about that. This is what It's very hard to communicate this, but I think you might. I'm gonna try, okay? So when you go, the whole thing was much better, more like. Here you became really like North Korean little soldier. Here. And do that not to make fun of you, but to make fun of the idea that you can actually communicate with what's written. No, you cannot. You have to use this and learn it and then say it like you're saying it. It's like you're saying it, not like you're following a script. It's a very subtle thing, but you can hear it. Okay, so I want you to try your best to play like this. And I'll say something else. Then it's very clear when he wants something not recitativo. It's very clear here, starting in 277. It's obvious, at least to me, that it's no longer that kind of recitative. Because now it becomes something that. But if you play with that kind of rigidity, this thing. You're telling me you don't understand. I don't mean this disrespectfully, just the truth. You're telling me, you're reading Shakespeare, but you don't know what you're saying. Because if you knew, you would not say, and now she died. If you knew, you're saying, and now she died. You will feel it, right? But if you're just doing what's written, and Juliet just died, and then life went on. Okay, she clearly doesn't know what she's saying. Yeah, right? So in music it's the same. For untrained ear, maybe all sounds pretty, like elevator music. So for people that, spend their life studying this, it's like, this is not elevator music. This is like deep as death can go. So that's the moment that you, become a human and humanize it. So try your best. I hope you don't think I'm scolding you. Yeah, it might sound like that, but I'm not. I'm just elevating the music to where it deserves to be elevated. Okay. So yeah, play, and just humanize the whole thing. Just talk your heart out. Start from this is where the yeah. That's too even. Don't do it again. It's too even. The first interval is a tritone, and then it's a resolution of that tritone. Cannot be. So don't play even. I'm going to AI. If you keep doing that, I will AI this. You know what AI is? Artificial intelligence. I'll make your robot sound like a human, but I won't let you just play even again. So do it again. Stretch the first two notes. Okay, now let's AI this. After you go, wait and sound like you commiserate with the problem. G minor, you go late and soft. Oh yes. Okay, so no. Okay, so let's AI this one. Later. Now testimony. You know what a testimony is?
Yeah.
Okay, so do it there. I couldn't do my math test, but I concentrated and I did it. That's your testimony. That's a very fake testimony. It's like, oh my God, my dad made me say this. I love my dad. That's not a testimony. It's just really say it. Wait, that noise is just beautiful. If that's not a glorious chord, I don't know what it is. No, D minor, right? It's just, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's not. That's a string crossing. That's not a chord. That's just crossing the string. A chord is when it's full of soul. Yes. Now it's different. It's different. That's what I mean by doing this. So do your testimony. Open, okay? Play very loud the chord. Like that. Okay, this was like various. I don't know if you've seen like old churches where there's paintings and they have many angels looking and stuff like that, like Baroque. Especially in Italy, they have a lot of it. So these are all of these faces popping out. It's not. No, not all. And each one is a lament with its own little expression. This little angel laments like this, the other laments like this, the other like this. They're little mini expressions. You should hook them, by the way. All of the laments, just hook them. Back then, bother putting the slurs. He thought we understand, but we absolutely don't. But just do. You know where it is? Yes, that's the right. Yes. Yes. But now, when you do it, don't go straight. You see how it works? You have like little buffers that shows the little faces. It's not just one connected thing. Okay, do it again from here. This is different. So now we have to give the illusion we are pianists. We have to hold the pedal in the knee, play this soft and low, while I will sign the pinky. So you can connect the F to the D. So this, it's just like, it keeps descending on this one. I know you hear the voices, but you're not executing them right because you're connecting the down bow together. You play like a violin. It's like I have 4 slurs, so I play. No, there's not like that. It's 1 plus 3. It's not 4. It's 1 plus 3. So do me a favor, when you play the melody in 4, give a lot to the melody and squeeze all the other 3 notes in the very little. Be like America. Reach, and pull. You get it? Do it that way. Also bad, but take it back. Be musical. Okay, now the content. That's good. The form is good. The content is off. Because now it sounds like you're, again, obeying my command, obeying me. No, you have to make it yourself. So, what is that to you? What does that mean to you? This descending second.
It's kind of like, I think it's kind of like depressed, like it shows depression, or like despair.
It's depression, despair. That's right. But in the religious context, when you have that, that has a name actually. Well, lamento is when you just lament, but this is pleading. That's pleading. That's that character. So please. So do the pleading now. Each one is a little more intense. Like that. So don't be aggressive. Slightly longer. Let the agitate you and become more and more, more fervor. Okay. That's too loud for the beginning. It's too loud for the beginning of the sequence. No, that's too loud. That's almost aggressive. You gotta keep growing. More. No, that was too fast. You played the same. Up, down. That's called up, down. There's no bleeding here. Up, down. Hey! I don't feel any pain. It takes longer to do that bow change. There. That was good. Now, automatic. It's just not there. My hand is moving, but she's not bleeding. All right, let's do it. Let's make it human. How long there? That's much better. That's much better. Guys, you know, we made it human. Okay. I'm just very, very passionate about people like you, very talented. That, you know, once in a while you need a notch to jump to the next level. It's not enough to move your ball right. You move your ball really right. And really tune. Guys, this is hard to tune. Very hard to tune. Very tune. And your technique is good. I'm so proud of you. It takes a lot to play. You know, for the pianists, they worry about.
There we go. Oh my God.
No, they worry about sophisticated.
Why don't you play the piano?
No, but always complaining with your sister.
Yeah, I'm even better.
With your sisters like pale, colors. But for us to get to that level, first you got to be that good. You know, playing tune, put the bow power up to the bridge, all of these double stops, the rhythms I'm telling her to not do, it's actually hard to do. Just correct. It's hard to do it, and she did it. And I'm just teaching her not to do what's hard to do, to be human. So it's a very complex thing to be this good at 16. So I hope you realize that that's the only reason I became very motivated to go to the next level. That's the only reason. If you sucked at playing the violin, I couldn't talk about spiritual things. Then I have to talk about elbow up, this down, and that's very boring. I do that too, but I much rather talk about special things. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. Yeah.
My brother got upset about the So everyone, thank you so much. They have a concert today, so they only have a small window to rehearse. So I'm gonna let them now out the hall. But I so appreciate you coming out for the masterclass, and thank you all for the spectacular work you've done.
Well, I thought also said he was like Rocky Funk. He was the
And so,
leader.
yeah, as well. Thank you. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
You did not, Thank you.
Thank you.
Jackie, I'm her mom.
Oh, nice.
Jackie, Jackie says the same thing you say. Piano. I know.
Oh, really?
No, but that's true. Now everything has to come.
Amazing, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's harder than
How are you? We missed you last night.
Oh, yeah.
That's so
I don't know.
Yo tampoco debería
No, that's fun. Oh, boy.
Yes.
Uno chino, sube, sube. O ustedes suban y nosotros bajamos. Así son dos altos locos. No, al revés. Tres altas y nosotros aquí abajo. Eso, las hermanas. Next movie, las hermanas.
When they were working on a sonata by Mozart,
Se bajaron. Se bajaron. No.
Because she has more experience than her, right? Sofia, de pretendo. No, you're talking. Like, no.
And they're also 6 years apart.
6 years.
Yeah, 10
6 and a half.
and 16.
6 and a half.
You know, younger brothers, they just.
Where do you study?
Qué buenas son, qué buenas son.
Qué buenas son.
Yeah. Of course.
Cuando crezca, si la quiere mandar a Miguel, yo la hago solicitud de mandar los documentos. Oh, sí.
Oh, yeah.
Ella también es You want to go to the airport?
With una secretaría.
Your insurance. You want to stay here? Oh, you don't want to go to the
Watch finish.
Pero buenísimo.
Aquí.
Cuenta,
Bueno, sí, claro.
No peleen mucho.
You need anything to
I'm good, I'm just.
Okay.
You're brushing your hair?
No, we're
Steve,
close.
Ah.
If I'm helping with Ellie,
¿Quieres tocar un poco?
Maybe 2:30 would be.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe a
El
little bit.
visa no cancela.
Okay.
Or something like that. Thank you.
All right.
Steve, I don't think we need to. We're good.
Oh, wait, I have, it's kind of new. If you're okay with it. The keys are projected.
I know it.
Is that okay?
Yes.
I have to move this.
Oh, by the way, Steve, would you like to put the trailer of the movie here?
That's a good, you know what, I can put it, in the lobby, because everybody will come out there, and I have a TV there. But I
No, usually it's very, very effective before the
Before.
concerts.
Oh, okay, let me-
They are already emotionally engaged with the
Okay.
play, you know.
Okay.
At least 2 minutes.
Yes.
It's better than any verbal.
Then I'll do that, yeah, then I'll change the layout, because I'll have to change this if I do that.
What do you mean? Just.
Well, because I can see, look at the projector. I got it taped, so that's just. It's just the keys.
Oh, I see.
I would have to get up there and switch it around. What do you think about it?
Yeah, think about it.
Maybe I can figure out.
You know the thing, Steve, we talked to the lovely lady from the AMB. We were not planning to stay, I tell you why.
Oh, you weren't planning to stay tonight?
But I tell you why, we were planning originally.
Oh, you were.
But now, you know, I lost my things. He lost his
Yes, I'm
documents.
sorry to hear that.
So we made an arrangement to go in the morning to apply for the license.
Oh, okay. So
And he
then I'll-
can with his Cuban passport, with the valid visa, he can.
Okay.
So it would be a lot easier to sleep there.
Yes, let's,
And I talked to her, I said, I hope Steve doesn't get upset with that.
not at all.
She said, and tell Steve that I'm not upset. So maybe she won't even charge you, I don't know.
Okay, so the only thing is that we have a dinner at 6:00. Is that okay? with you?
Oh, okay, I forgot about that, but sure. You have to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
It's going, there's a really good Mexican restaurant.
Okay, so that's the dinner, that you sent, right?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah. I don't need, Neil will be here.
Neil did, yeah. Neil
Yes,
did.
yes.
Okay. Well, now this, if we're doing a projection, this is the piano is, but if you.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
One thing, I forgot to ask, if you have a stool or something,
Oh, do you go full stick or?
no.
Yes, usually yeah, here is nothing.
Yeah, let's do one.
At the end of the day.
All the way down to this one. Let me see. It's actually way right here.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Which bench do you prefer?
Oh, I love the big one.
Yes.
Yes, I love it now.
Is the piano, this is the ultimate for the, we can move it back a little more.
We can, and then it won't be seen as a camera above your hands.
Okay,
So I'd have to be.
okay.
But if you want, you know, that's, it's a gimmick, so it's very hard. I already heard.
Pero tú sabes que tú ayer estabas en una posición muy cómoda. Con que ponte más para allá.
Both of our.
Ahí no puedo verte. Ayer tú estabas así, no veía nada. Así. Para yo poder verte.
No, aquí sobre todo tan chiquito yo puedo. Porque los correctos, tú sabes. La F tiene que. Igual que esto, imagínate, así todo. Pero sí, aquí es súper íntimo, aquí no importa. Toda esta gente está.
Entonces usted trabaja en el Manhattan.
Manhattan School of Music.
Ok, lo voy a buscar ahí.
Ok, Angélica, muy
De
bien.
México, de
Pero
Ciudad de México.
ella me dice la niña que no está segura si le interesa la música.
Oh,
Ya mi hija me dijo lo mismo.
oh,
Ella estudia junior en piano.
oh,
Sure,
okay.
and I'll go get it, copies of that.
Y
Shut down the lights.
y le dieron un Ivy League.
Broadcast.
Oh, really?
I guess you don't want that.
Ya estoy acostumbrado a niñas talentosas que no quieren. Total. Ella dice de acuerdo. No tengo. Pero si quiere, yo sí la recibo con mucho gusto. Cuídate.